Hey everybody, Carl and Erynn here, and it's guitar backup time. We're going to back up Wolves A Howling, a great Stripling Brothers tune from Alabama. And Charlie played the fiddle and Ira played the guitar and did a cool backup for this, 1929 or so. And A and E's the chords, but he put them in a kind of a neat, I'm going to do a few walks in there, but try to get the E in the right place is going to be our challenge. So Wolves A Howling, 3-part tune. And it goes A, B, C, back to B. And that's what we're going to try to do for you right now. Erynn, fiddle, take the fiddle away there. I think I got most of these in the right place, but if I didn't, that's okay too. So we'll just try to, thanks Erynn for playing that for it. Appreciate it. I'll scoot in here and we'll just look at that, those 3 parts for a few minutes, and I think you'll really have a lot of fun backing this one up. And the fiddle does some nice little plucking things in there on that C part, which is pretty cool too. We might even try to think what we could do there. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's doing, we don't want to mess up, get in the way of that sound, of course. So the first part is just really it comes up, like I say, at the end of the phrase where you might think you could do more E's or less E's. Here's what Ira did. It's just the A chord coming up for the first phrase and a quick E back to A. He does that again. Dun dun da da dee da dun dun da da da. Quick E back to A. And that's, you just do that part once, the A part, okay? And then let's just do the A part once more time. So it has a little pickup, so it's, and it comes in on the melody comes in on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, da da A. I'm just going 5 and 4 on my bass, and a quick E. We might get fancier in a minute, and that's halfway through. 5 and 4. You could walk, of course, the E somehow or another. And just looking at an E walk for a second, which we could try different ways here. Just that little 2-1 open, kind of a bluesy walk. Do that, or you could go right in the scale and go 4-2, kind of a prettier walk. And one other walk we'll just talk about is on the 4th string going up bluesy the other way. So let's just do the first part a couple times with those different walks and see what that'd be like. So ba da 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 da. I'll do the low bass wall bluesy. Then I'll try the high bluesy walk this time. Sound pretty good. The second part repeats a lot. The B part repeats itself and then comes back around after that C part. So you get a lot of B parts, so it might be a good part to try to explore some variations in the backup. What I was doing is just doing an A chord. So it's a lot of A there. So what I think I would do, I was putting little walks in there for the A. Let's just look at that a thumb hook maybe on the bass string, or just that 2nd fret anyway. You can do something like this, a little, just to stay in A, right? You can do it with your thumb too. And you could also walk down to E that way. Also, you could just get into what I think I did once was just going up to this, you could do a little bluesy walk, or a slide. Just keep in mind too, you can do about 4 or 5 different, with the same notes, you can vary the rhythm and get a lot of different variety in your backup. So for this B part, I think I'll do that, just the bass back and forth and add that little traveling note one time. It stays in A, maybe didn't do it. And then we're going to get to the E. Why don't we try something there? So the B part. fifth string walk. And then the bass string maybe a little slide. Back to A. So the big part one more time. It repeats. Just some kind of A variety. Staying in A there. Then to E here though. So that's the B part. And we might try other things there too. But let's look at the C part. Now that's where the fiddle's going low, dang, 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 doing some nice pluck things there. So they're going kind of low, high. So we might could find a way to get that too. Maybe we can go, just get the lower strings and higher strings. And it does it again. We might could shift up to another position, maybe our little F shape. We're just going to get to an E chord though. So let's look at the chords of the third part. Say without worrying about what we're doing. A, and a quick E back to A. So we might could just do a little climb. They're going bum, bum, bum. We might could just start low. You know, there low for two measures. Back to low. I think we went too many though. So that's the thing about the Wolves A Howling. When they're howling at you, you got to be careful not to get distracted. So I think it just goes A, and one more A, and then you have the E. So we don't have as much time. So let's go regular A, up high, back low. Yeah, so that was going up to an F shape there for your A. All right. Okay, so one more time on the C part, just A, and higher F shape, back to the regular A, and it's going to have a quick E. Back to the B part, okay, and that's that. Of course, you remember the B part was we had a lot of time. Traveling note. One other walk I really like. You could walk up, add a little more to that bluesy walk we did. Add one more. The B part. We'll try the higher walk. I could try to hum a little bit of the melody. You can go practice, of course, with the fiddle. Erynn on the fiddle on the video there. But the first part, dun da da dun do da dun 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 dun. So that's just the dun da da dun da da dun da 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 dun da da da. You want to get that E in the right place. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da 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 da. Right, and then the long B part. So on that first part. One other thing to think about here, and I'm just giving you some ideas. The melody, it's nice to know where the melody is, kind of the geography, how far, how big a range it is. So you're up on that E note. So you can kind of get that, if you want to bar an A chord, you have that. So if you want to get a little fancier, and since this is kind of a straight ahead, when they get playing fast, you don't want to do too much. But if they're playing at kind of a slower pace, you could get that A bar and get that little reach up there. Again, it's a traveling note. So you go da da do 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 do. Actually, we don't really that probably don't work. We'll just get that for a little. So we can find, you start noodling with it and find something that works. Works pretty good. Da 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 da. That sort of works. Probably doing too much, but just good to know where your colorful notes are from your regular chord. Okay, but mainly getting that E in the right place. So here's all three parts one more time, and just have fun noodling. So we're not doing anything too fancy, just trying to get that the main the E chord to arrive at the right place. So 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Here's a quick E. Does it again. And the traveling note comes in. Here's the long, a lot of A with the low traveling note. All A. that third part one more time, because what happens, you lose track of time. Without the fiddle, it's a little tricky. It's just the A. I'm just going A for 4 beats there, the higher F shape, back to there, and the E back to A. So that's right. So it's do, down, do, regular A and a quick E, and you do that twice. Just an inversion. And you end up with the B part. So one last time. Here and hold it back to A. Repeats that. You can try a lot of A. And they kind of that they kind of leave you hanging a little bit on that B part. But so remember, it's A, B, C, and back to B. So Wolves A Howling in the key of A. Nothing wrong with just a good old A chord. And that E has the lowest note you have, so you can also capo up and try it out of G and D shapes too, so keep that in mind. Mainly enjoy Wolves A Howling on the backup guitar. It's a great tune, and go back and listen to that old recording of the Stripling Brothers. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thanks.